Johnny, you're getting played, man. You're getting played. It's time to wake up. We have Johnny here. And Johnny, he's got some good instincts. Maybe you have some good instincts. What he observes and what he describes to me, as you're about to see, is beautiful. But it also does a great job of illustrating when you don't know what you don't know. You can make those observations, but you just can't quite get over the hurdle. You can't quite get to where you need to be. So hopefully this video can get Johnny to where he needs to be. And maybe you've noticed some things and you're thinking, but if this is that, why is this actually happening then? Because this should not be happening if this is true. And you're a little confused. You're thinking, what? Let me kind of fill in those blanks on what your observations, which again, well done to you, very observant. Your gut instincts are there, but your gut instincts are just lacking a little bit of context. So like I said, if I can fill in some context, perfect. But let's first get to this exchange I had on YouTube with our friend Johnny. So Johnny says, doing great with this stock. Appreciate the quick note about volume. A lot of people took their profit today, but I am staying in until the momentum changes, hopefully. So I reply back, hope isn't a good long-term trading strategy. Johnny replies back, I totally agree, but the reason I use the word hope is because I have seen people make valid predictions with a sound strategy, but for some reason, they do not follow through with their plan. It's funny how the market can play that sort of psychological trick on people. Do you see what's going on? Do you see what is occurring with Johnny here? A little bit of context. This is in reference to a penny stock here, but this can be applied to, more so any stock. But I mean, when you get up in more of the big boards, it's not going to be some little, Twitter or anything like that. It's going to be just the big old headlines, the CNBC shows, all, talking. But the idea here is that Johnny has been listening to some people. So these are some other people that Johnny's saying, I've been listening to those people and their predictions, so what all these people are saying, those are terrible speech bubbles, but their predictions are, well, yeah, this. It's going up. This stock is going up. So it might not be a stock. This can be applied to anything. This could be fill in the blank. But the price, it's going up. That's my prediction. It's going up. And all these people, it's going up. It's going up. It's going up. And Johnny, this is his ear right here. He's listening. Oh yeah, okay. All right, it's going up. And it goes up. And what is Johnny doing? Well, Johnny is still holding, right? Because, well, he's, his words, not mine, hoping that, well, the price goes up. Where is this hope coming from? Where is the source of this hope? The source of this hope is from where? Well, over here. So the source of the hope is coming from people telling him that the price is going up. That's why he's holding and hoping. But, did you catch the but that he threw in there? What is going on with these people? But what about the source? All these people have sold. They're out. They didn't follow their plans. They didn't stick with this prediction that they made. Do you understand what's going on here? Johnny, I'm going to fill in the context here. These people did not want you to sell because when they wanted to sell, it's much easier to sell if you don't have a lot of other people you're competing against to sell. That's just basic supply and demand. Or Johnny, maybe when they were making these predictions, they were trying to get you, Johnny, to buy some more. So not only is it easier to sell because you don't have as much competition because you're not going to sell, Johnny, but if they can get you to not only hold, but also buy more, then you're making these people's life a whole lot easier to sell. So there's a reason why they're not following their strategy. Their strategy is not thinking that the price is going to go up as high as whatever price they're throwing out there, which I'm assuming is quite a bit higher. Their strategy is, I don't want Johnny to sell, and a little cherry on top. If we can get Johnny to buy more, that makes our life so much easier to sell. And we can maybe even sell for more profit. Johnny, you got dumped on. This is what we call a pump and dump, where some sort of source out there, now, like I said, in this situation with penny stocks, message boards, social media, stuff like that, but on big board stocks, this source could be, just big old newspapers, CNBC, all the news stations. That could be the source that's building all this excitement. That's analysts, the whole stock analyst thing, putting ridiculous price targets on stuff. Whatever that source is, but in this case for you, Johnny, in the world of penny stocks, the source got the price to go up and you helped these people unload their positions. They pumped, they dumped. But in order to dump, you need to have somebody to dump on. And Johnny, that's where you come into play. So that is why I don't understand. These people are making all these predictions, but they're not following those plans. They all stole it. I can't believe it. Oh, they just tricked themselves psychologically. No, Johnny, they did not trick themselves psychologically. They tricked you psychologically and got you to allow them, like I said, to dump. You can't have a pump and dump unless you have somebody to dump on. And you don't want to be the person getting dumped on. And that was you. But that's okay, Johnny. I was there. I've been dumped on plenty of times. But when you don't know what you don't know, yeah, you just don't know. But Johnny, I will say there is hope for you, and I will say there is hope for you as a viewer. If maybe you've noticed this phenomenon and you're like, why are those people, they have these great predictions, yet they must just not be very disciplined. They must not be very confident or whatever in their strategies. Because, I'm still holding and hoping, and yeah, maybe I'm a little red, but I'm hoping I'm going to be much greener, but those people are, and you're a little just confused. You're thinking, those people, no, that you got dumped on. You are the dumpee. They are the dumper. You are the dumpee, and that's just how it goes. I wish that it didn't always have to be that way, but that is how it goes. If you want a big board example, I don't know when this is going to go live on the channel, but so this will probably be few months. Where are we at, Nate, on this? When will this go?
August.
Okay, so by the time this goes live and you're watching this is going to be kind of old info. But if you want to see what a big board pump and dump is, so the source being the news media, the analysts, all these people, if you want to see that, pull up the chart for LYFT, lift. And look at that chart, exact same concept. You had a bunch of people creating excitement. They got that thing to go way up above its IPO price, and then go and look at the next couple of days right after that thing finally went public. Down it went. There were dumpers and dumpees, and that's just kind of how the market goes when you're not quite educated, when you're not quite knowledgeable about how it all works. But again, I don't want to be hard on you, Johnny, or anybody else. Your gut instincts are there. You just didn't have all the pieces of context to connect those dots, but now you do, so it's time to improve. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.